Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. I know I've been doing lives lately and I love them, but I also know they just do much better in the evenings, and I'm not going to be able to do it in the next couple of evenings, so I wanted to give y'all a video. So here we are. Today we're going to do something that popped into my brain last night as I was trying to fall asleep. And pardon the whole congested sound. I'm allergic to tree pollen, and yeah, it's coming into the pollination season, and so I'm gonna probably sound like this for a while. But I'm fine. It's just my tree in the front yard is pollinating, and tree pollen in our area is super high. So it takes a while for my allergy meds to kick in, but I wanted to get this done. So without further ado, I know you see like some stamps on my desk, and this is the coffee dyed paper. So the day before yesterday, what is today? Today is Thursday. So Tuesday, I coffee dyed some paper, and I cannot even tell you, this one has some red in it. I practiced, or I experimented rather, with some oxide sprays, and not too keen on the red, but anyway. Here's some pages of coffee dyed paper, and what I thought, and then a plain white one, because I wanted to show you all how it works that way too, in case you don't have coffee dyed paper. Now I do sell this on the website, a package of 25 very unique sheets are on the website if you are so inclined. Like this one tore, because when you coffee dye paper, they do get fragile when I'm taking it out of the coffee. And I'm trying to find this one I can work with, and this one. I want to keep the darker ones for some other stuff. I don't know how many I'm going to get to today. Oh, here's what I think would be fun. Okay, so I'm going to pull these out. And then this is a very, very light batch that I did. And I may, honestly, I may just re-dye these. Because they were probably stuck in between pages and didn't get the full effects of coffee. And if you are a coffee drinker like I am, we need all of the effects. Now, when I send these to you, they will not have little remnants of coffee on them. Because when I dye my paper, grounds and everything kind of go in there. Like, I don't dump the grounds in there, but somehow they always manage to get in there a little bit. And so I'm just kind of wiping that off. Okay, so this is what my brain thought of in the middle of the night. I woke up, or I don't even know. At some point, I was like, oh, I should take the coffee dyed paper and some stencils and some stamps and some stickers and make really pretty background papers, like for signatures or just to cut up and use for tags. So that is what we're gonna do. So, excuse me. You just gotta love allergies. It's so great. All right. So those are some stickers that I just put to the side. These are some of my old-fashioned stamps that I absolutely just love. Love, love, love these. Anytime I am out treasure hunting, I am definitely looking for those stamps. You know, one thing I am very much looking for is the little stamp carousel, like the old-fashioned ones that it has like little arms that stick out, and you hang these. So they would just slide into this little slot and they would hang and then it would turn. I'm looking for a vintage one, so if anybody, you know, has one handy that they want to get rid of or whatever, or if you know where I can find one. I know they have them on eBay. Here's a funny thing about me though. I know they have them on eBay. I have seen them. it's the thrill of the hunt for me, which is sad because I have been to a lot of vintage places and have not seen one ever. They'll have the stamps, but I've not ever seen the carousel. And I may break down. I may break down and get one. Who knows? Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through here and picking out some stencils that I think I might want to use. I know this one popped into my head, so I'm going to try that one. I'm not going to do the layered ones, but I think there is... I thought there was another one back here. Oh no, I think I got it. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to continue to flip through. Okay, those are all my shapes. I'm going to make sure there's nothing else hiding out back here. Okay, all good. So these are the ones that popped into my head to use for my stencils. So I have those. And then as far as I have these stamps, but then I also, I'm just, excuse me. Oh, I like those numbers. I don't need Christmas. I'm not sure I want flowers or Happy Mail. I do want some scripts. Actually, I think I like this one. That one. That one's almost exactly the same. I'm going to take that one out. I don't know that I'm going to use it. Because I'd rather dig through these now and kind of find what I'm looking for or what I think I want. I know I want some of these. Maybe that top one. I'm trying to see what the difference in these and this is. Now I do, look, I'm going to pull out almost all of these. Love these buildings. I think they will look good. I don't need a brick wall, I don't think. But anyway, so I can always obviously come back to these if there's something I feel like I want to grab. Okay, so I have my stamps and I have my stencils. So let's get started. I'm just thinking, so give me a moment to wrap my head around what it is that I am trying to do. Because I definitely don't want the car in that, not on that section anyway. Let me set these over to the side. Let me put this down since I am going to be using inks and all the things. Excuse me. I know it is going to be a thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just grab some washi and kind of just stick it down. That way it doesn't move because they are like shapes and the things, right? First, I'm going to stick it on the paper itself. And then, I'm trying to think of what colors do I want to use. Oh, you know what I'm going to try? Because I think it's dark. Is the Scorched Timber. What's funny is it's the new color by Tim Holtz, and I'll pull it down in just a second. But my brain is like, Scorched Earth. It is not Scorched Earth, people. So if you hear me say Scorched Earth, ignore that. It is not called Scorched Earth. It is called Scorched Timber. Okay, so now I feel like I can do what I'm going to do. Okay, I can't have you there. Okay, Scorched Timber. Now this is the distress, and I'm not going to use water, so I don't need the oxide. Excuse me. Okay, so here we go. And it's going to be lighter in some areas, darker in others, and that's okay. That is the look that I am for, because I don't want it to be uniform and matchy-matchy, right? And I have no idea what this is going to look like. My head just comes up with these things when I'm supposed to be sleeping, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do that. That sounds fun. Okay, so now I've got to take this and I can reuse that tape at least one more time. You know what I should have done is centered it up, and then I could put stuff above and below it, because I'm thinking this is going to look quite interesting. But you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Gonna go for it. Oh my goodness. How do I get myself in these pickles? These situations. Okay, now let's, you know what, I think it would look weird. I'm just going to do it like this. Who cares? I'm just going to do it. I don't want to overlap it too much. I just need this over here on this side. This is why I wanted to tape it down, because my fingers are going to get in the way. Not to mention it's probably moving. Okay. There we go. And it kind of looks like it's carried over. I'm not going to stress over that. And let's just do the same, the words down here. Okay, that is that. All right. Lid and definitely baby wipes, because my hands are gonna transfer some of this ink onto something I don't want it to be on, and then that's gonna irritate me. And we don't want me to be irritated. And I also need to wipe this off. This is just a plain old simple baby wipe. Okay. I'm gonna put this back over here. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I don't feel like this needs anything else. But what I did want to do is maybe add some texture paste just to give it some dimension. So I really want to put this right back on here. And I think I'm going to use my black texture paste because I make my own texture paste, and I made some black and I love how it looks. It's so pretty. Just looking for, I don't know what these are called. Some kind of knife, I don't know. All right, let me give it a good stir. So all my texture paste is like talc powder, and I don't use baby powder because I don't want the smell. It's just regular talc powder. You can use baby powder. I use black acrylic paint and white Elmer's glue. And there is like a ratio. This, I probably should add some more talc powder to it because it's a little on the runny side, but we're going to use it today because I am not stressing. You, sir, are in the way. And that will give it a little pop just right there where the little stamp was. So we're just going to let that dry. I mean, I have a heat gun, but I mean, I'm just going to set it to the side and let that dry. And then we'll come back to it. I can make, or anybody can make, I'm not special, texture paste with any color of acrylic paint. You can make texture paste. Because I also, because I think it was sometime last year, Hobby Lobby had like their big things of acrylic paint and not the little tubes, they were actually the bigger tubes. Anyway, they had them on clearance, and so I grabbed a couple, and one of the ones I grabbed was like a white iridescent. Oh my gosh, that texture paste is so pretty because it has like that little iridescent look. So gorgeous. Okay. So we have used ink and texture paste. So let's grab another one. I'm just trying to make sure that all this stuff is out of there. So let's grab another piece of the paper. And I'm going to flip it because that's kind of damp. So we'll just flip that. Excuse me. And let's do some of these stamps. Trying to see what, there we go. So I can stamp that. Now I'm going to use, what do we want on here? Let's see. Walnut stain. My go-to. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I do prefer for it to be right side up though. And I'm going to hang it off of the side so it doesn't just look like I'm just putting down a square stamp, right? So I call this my hockey puck. That is not what it is. Because it reminds me of the air hockey paddles, but that just takes too long, so hockey puck sounds better. Oh, that is pretty. And now let's just do this bottom half up here. Ooh, pretty. pretty. And where is, I thought I pulled it. Did I not? No, it's right here. Okay. And then we have this one. Okay, this is just going to be a hot mess over here, and that's just the way that it goes. Let's do some over here. It's going to irritate me if I do it upside down, so I'm trying to be careful and watch that. Okay, so I have that, and then let's go and do just this little bottom part. I'm just trying to mix it up. So I want to cover the page, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to look like I just took this and went boop, bloop, bloop. Like, I need it to not look like I blooped it. New word of the day, blooping. Okay, and let's take this one again. Excuse me. I wonder if I should take and maybe mix it up and just start adding a few other little items in there, right, to take up the space. Like this rose, I am gonna have to get my whatchamacallits out though. Oh. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I should do this a little darker maybe. So let's get ground espresso. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at how gorgeous that is. That really does like make it pop. Snap, crackle, pop. So I'm going to do one there. Then I'm going to overlap it. Okay, I need to... I'm going to overlap it right over here, but we're going to do it like this. Now, when you stamp, you should never rock it, but this is just like putting more pressure on it for me because I'm old and weak. Okay, so now we have that one. I'll take this off. Put that back up here. And then I really liked this one. And what am I using? ground espresso. Just to make these. I don't know. I think I want to use walnut stain for this one. And one more. No, that's too close. Like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do. Where are those buildings? Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with these. See what kind of mess I can freaking make. A huge mess, I assure you. That's okay. I have Jennifer coming next week. It's like, help! I have no thoughts, pre-plans, nothing. I'm just laying stuff down. It may or may not look good. I do not know. Okay, so this I'm using, you know what? I think I want a really dark one, and I'm going to put it, so let me use Scorched Timber, because it is much darker, but it's still a brown, not a black. I don't feel like this is really getting on there. It's very wet. Okay, maybe the oxide one will work better because the other ones were oxides. Let me see. Interesting. It doesn't seem like it's sticking at all to this stamp. We're fixing to see what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen is Stephanie can't tell which is right side up. Okay, that's it. Yeah, have it on top of some of the words. Okay, it worked. It's a little crooked, but you know, we're not going to split hairs over that. Okay, what else? What else? I think I'm going to go back in with this one and walnut stain. And then I'm going to do at the bottom. Okay, so now, there I have it. That does not go there. And now I can take and do like these little stamps and just like do an airmail there. And one right here at the bottom. Just to like throw some stuff in there so it doesn't just look like I did what I did, right? What is this one? I do like using the different, what is that called? Like, depths of color. I think this is the way this goes. Yeah. Received without contents. Some of these, my friend on a bean, sent to me as Happy Mail. Oh, I got this one too, but I'm going to use that one for something else. Anyway, so I think that's good. That is good for this page. I like it. It is obviously very unique. So we have that one. Now I was going to show you what you can do on just white paper. So if you don't have coffee dyed paper, you can use white paper. If you want to make just a few sheets of coffee dyed paper, it is simple. Just use leftover coffee. And you can get a paintbrush and just paint it on both sides of the paper and let it dry. Some people put it in their oven. I prefer to let it dry outside. So that is me. Now I have this other big stencil. Which big stencil did I use? The one with the car. So let's, oh yes, this clock. All right. So what I want to do is get some Post-it notes. If I don't knock everything over trying to reach them. Oh, okay, Post-it notes. I wonder if no, I'm going to use Post-it notes. Okay, so I want it there. No, I think I should just do the washi trick because that's too round. If it was square, that would work, but it's not square. I know I have washi somewhere. Oh. Here we go. I'll just use this one. I'll find it in a second. But okay, so what I'm gonna do is because I don't want the ink to go beyond the clock. And yeah, you would think that I would just, you know, be careful. No, that does not work that way with me. So we are just going to tape it off. Like painter's tape. Okay, there we go. Now, this is a white piece of paper, so I am going to use the scorched timber, I think. The darker for the clock. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to really rub it in there. Okay, so I have that one, and then there's a clock up here, so I'm going to put that in the top corner. Oh, I have to be careful though, because this is a white piece of paper and it will look just like it was smudged or messed up if I don't clean this. Don't you love it when baby wipes come out in like this big old glob? It's like, I just need one, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Okay. And then I want this clock, like right there. So let's use this washi. I'm okay if that goes. No one's gonna know what that is, except y'all are secret. Wait, I don't need that right there. Okay, fine. I just need this down here because that is on the edge already. am concentrating so hard. I'm not even talking to y'all. Sorry. This is one of the reasons I like the live, is because y'all will be talking to me and then I'll have like stuff to answer or something to talk about. I'm just sitting here crafting and I'll get in the zone and yeah. So my sincerest apologies. I'm not trying to be rude. I am just in the zone. Okay, scorched timber. I do want the corner done. I'm just trying to get it all in there. Some of these are like little tiny holes. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I like it. Because if I use this as a signature, it's going to get folded in half, right? So, I'm trying to think of where to put that. Right there. I'm just going to leave this as is. Now, let's see what else. I wonder if I can be really careful. Do we think that I can? Do we think that I should try? Because I want to kind of go around this clock like that. But I am going to use, how about if I use, is that the same size? Yeah. I thought I had a smaller. I do. That's really small. Is this one the same size? No, that is smaller. Maybe I'll use that one. Okay, but I'm going to use walnut stain. So I'm going to try to just be careful. I don't want to have to tape off this whole thing. Uh-oh, see, I just need to go. Be patient. Okay, so what's new? I need to talk about something because I will seriously get in the zone. What is new? So the March junk journal box, if y'all are not part of my Facebook group, y'all are missing out. So go check out the Facebook group. It is linked in the description. You can go straight to it. Join, because I'm sharing sneak peeks. It is the Roaring 20s. I'm not doing the Great Gatsby, okay, so I'm just doing like the flappers and the really pretty, like all the things. These gorgeous women with all their feathers and their hair, and there's men and there's shoes and there's so much beautiful stuff. So, I would definitely go check out the Facebook group so you can see some sneak peeks. There are a few subscription boxes left, so if that is something you're interested in, please go check that out, because this, like last month's, or no, January's, oh, that technically was last month, but box was Shabby Chic Pink Paris. Oh my word, that one was gorgeous too. I mean, I know I'm biased because I create these, but seriously, y'all. Boxes to die for. So you get 29 page kit. So you get so much stuff, but it's all cut out for you, so you don't have to fussy cut anything. And there's always extra little goodies in there. I do like special surprises that go with the theme of the box, and stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else, because I hand make a lot of my own things, so they are very unique to the box. I know the Paris one had a really pretty dangle in it that I made, and it had some gorgeous postcards in it. Okay, I think I just want music down here. That's gonna be challenging. Anyway, so go check it out. The link to my website is also in the description box. So that's that. I have another release coming out at the end of this month. It's going to be Vintage Spring. I just released Antique Easter. And among some other things, there's always extra things that have nothing to do with the theme. Like at the end of this month, I'm doing Vintage Spring. And then I'm also doing some Gothic background papers because I love them, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I love spring colors, but sometimes you want a break, right? And so we have some Gothic stuff coming. And then food labels and medicine labels, you know, all the staples that one may need for all their junk journaling needs. And don't forget too, like, you can use all of these things in your planners as well. It's not just for junk journals, it's for paper. If you're using paper, you can use the stuff that's in my kit. It is just that simple. Okay, so I have that. Now, I definitely think it needs a little something, something. And let's just see what we want that to be. I want a pop of color. So I think what I'm going to do is, oh my goodness, something is in my eye. I thought, and I did not take them out. See, that's what I'm saying. Because when I start doing this stuff, I can't pre-plan very well. I mean, I did okay. I pulled out some stuff, and I'm only using a small part of it. But now, I'm like, oh, I want birds. Where are my birds? Yes, I have a thing for birds. Okay, these, I'm going to use these birds. So I want a pop of color, and I'm going to use these birds for that. I don't want to clean up this mess, y'all. I love creating so much, but the mess is something, something totally different. Okay, let's do this cutie. Let's do a hummingbird. All right, hummingbird. Now, what colors do I want this hummingbird? Maybe we will see. Where's my blue? Okay. I'm going to attempt to be fancy. Why you say? Well, why not? I mean, seriously. Why not? And then I am going to try, and this is just a way for me to get the ink off. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It's okay. It's not quite bright enough. So, where is the lid to that? It's probably covered up. It's not quite bright enough. And maybe I don't need to like do multiple colors. That's okay. I'm not going to put those up because that's too long because I alphabetize my stuff because, you know, cray. Not really. It just helps me. So let's just do some purple. And let's see what that looks like. I should have put it in the center because it's, oh, much better. That is definitely a pop of color. Okay, so we have that one. Let's just do another little bird. And I think, I know I said stickers. Okay, so I did say stickers, and I'm going to use this one, honestly, because I am not 100% thrilled with this one. So this I mean, I will still use it in something, even if I cut it up to make tags. It will still get used. It's just not my favorite. But I use this little bird. Oh, you know what? I said I need to put it in the middle, so let me do that. You know what? It'd probably help if I was in camera for y'all, huh? Man, my videos are just getting longer and longer. I would say it's because I talk so much, but you know, that is not the case. I want to leave that spot open. There we go. That's all right. It's all right. It'll do. Now, I did pull this book from Happy Planner because it has all those clear stickers in it. I would definitely use clear because the white would be just too much. So I have blues and purples on here. So let's just see what we have in the way of blues and purples. Probably not a dadgum thing. Because isn't that the way it is when you create? You're like, oh, well, here's some purple. It's definitely not the same kind of purple. There's no blues in here either. Well, I may just use something like this. We'll see. Because like I said, this is definitely my experimenting page. Okay, how about I just pull this one up. So let's see how long this takes. Okay. I was trying to make it way more complicated. Let me get my bone folder so I can squish that down. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do, because doing anything else is just going to make it look tacky. I messed it up with the birds. It looked perfectly fine until I started messing with that. So just keep that in mind. I wanted a pop of color and I got it. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just not what I had in my head, but that is the problem when you're crafting. My problem anyway. Too many times things look way better in my head than they do in reality. So that is just the way, isn't it? Know what I do with this one. So we have this one. Yeah, and that's dry, almost. I smeared it just a hair, but it just looks like it's supposed to be that way. And then, where's the other one I did? There's that one. Oh, this one. So which one is your favorite? And this one and this one. So tell me, which one of these is your favorite? Is this something that you would be interested in trying yourself? And let me know if there's other things you want to see. I love creating. I love doing new and different things, even if they don't turn out as well as I thought they would. But yeah, so y'all know the drill. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.